In the next few minutes, I'm exposing the 12 frozen chicken brands hiding recalls, chemical additives, and outright fraud behind family-friendly packaging. We're talking brands that have killed consumers, brands convicted of federal crimes, and brands pumping their chicken full of salt water and calling it natural. What you're about to hear is backed by USDA recall data, federal court filings, and lab-verified ingredient analysis. And here's the good news. Stick around until the end because I'll reveal the 5 brands that actually deliver clean ingredients and honest labeling. Let's rip open the freezer aisle and find out what you've really been feeding your family. 12. John Soules Foods. Starting our list at number 12, John Soules Foods is actually one of the cleaner budget brands on this list, and that should tell you just how bad the rest of them are. Their flagship fajita chicken strips list boneless chicken breast as the first ingredient, followed immediately by water as the second ingredient, with no disclosed injection percentage. That means you have no idea whether you're paying for 5% added water or 15%. The sodium content sits at 420 milligrams per 3-ounce serving, which is high for what looks like a simple grilled chicken product. And while they skip the worst offenders, like sodium phosphates and MSG, they still use dextrose and yeast extract for flavor enhancement. In 2008, the company issued a Class 1 recall. That's the highest risk category the USDA assigns, after their chicken strips labeled gluten-free were found to contain undeclared wheat. For anyone with celiac disease, that's not a labeling error. That's a trip to the emergency room. The company makes no antibiotics ever claim on their packaging, and their no hormones added statement is followed by fine print admitting that federal law already prohibits hormones in all poultry, making the front of package claim pure marketing. John Soules isn't the worst in the freezer aisle, but it's a long way from what you deserve. 11. Dino Buddies in our Yummy brand. At number 11, Dino Buddies are a staple in households with kids, and that's exactly why this entry should concern you. The brand markets aggressively to children with bright packaging and a 100% all-natural claim. That sounds reassuring. But here's what natural actually means according to the USDA: minimally processed with no artificial ingredients. That definition applies to virtually every piece of chicken sold in America. It tells you absolutely nothing about farming practices, antibiotic use, or ingredient quality. And when you flip the bag over, the ingredient list includes isolated soy protein, which is a highly processed filler, along with wheat gluten. In June 2017, the USDA issued a Class 1 recall on Dino Buddies for undeclared milk allergens in the breading. That recall was part of a larger contamination event affecting over 3.7 million pounds of products from a shared breadcrumb supplier. For a brand specifically targeting toddlers and young children who are statistically more likely to have milk allergies, an undeclared allergen is not a minor oversight. Then in November 2024, a public health alert was issued for Yummy Dino Buddies holiday nuggets, sold at a California Costco because the product never received the required USDA import reinspection. The nuggets are manufactured in Quebec, Canada, and simply slipped through without proper food safety checks. To be fair, Dino Buddies do carry a verified no antibiotics ever claim and skip sodium phosphates and MSG. But the misleading marketing aimed directly at parents and the allergen recall history put this brand on the wrong side of the list. 10. Fast Fixin'. At number 10, Fast Fixin' looks like an independent budget brand, but it's actually a Tyson product in disguise. The brand is manufactured by Advanced Pierre Foods, which Tyson acquired in 2017 for $3.2 billion. So when you buy Fast Fixin', your money goes straight to the same corporation behind some of the worst food safety scandals in American history. We'll get to those in detail later. The nuggets list textured soy protein concentrate as the 4th ingredient, which is a significant filler used to bulk up the product at lower cost. You'll also find sodium phosphates, food starch, maltodextrin, and yeast extract. But what makes Fast Fixin' particularly frustrating is the labeling. The front of the package claims 100% natural and no preservatives, despite containing sodium phosphates, which serve preservative-like functions in processed chicken. Then there's the no hormones or steroids added claim, which is followed by tiny fine print admitting that federal regulations already prohibit hormones in all poultry. That claim is on the bag purely to make you think you're getting something special. You're not. Every single chicken product in America is hormone-free by law. Fast Fixin' makes no antibiotics ever claim, and since Tyson dropped its own antibiotic-free commitment in 2023, there's no reason to believe their subsidiary brands maintained higher standards. 9. Weaver number 9 brings us to another Tyson subsidiary that most people don't realize is connected to the parent company at all. Weaver Chicken is owned and manufactured by Tyson Foods, and it inherits every single controversy we'll discuss when we get to Tyson later on this list. Their Fun Nuggets, the dinosaur-shaped ones that compete directly with Dino Buddies, list textured soy protein concentrate as the fourth ingredient. That's a significant amount of processed soy filler in a product most parents assume is just chicken and breading. The ingredient list also includes sodium phosphates, food starch, maltodextrin, and yeast extract. Their standard nuggets add soy flour, modified food starch, dextrose, and bleached wheat flour, and the sodium content is alarming. Weaver Fun Nuggets deliver between 560 and 600 milligrams of sodium per serving. The Environmental Working Group flagged this as 40% of the Institute of Medicine's recommended daily intake in a single serving of chicken nuggets. Standard Weaver nuggets still hit 510 milligrams. In August 2019, Weaver chicken patties were recalled, nearly 40,000 pounds worth, for extraneous material contamination at a Tyson-operated plant in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. When you combine Tyson's corporate baggage with some of the highest sodium levels and most filler-heavy ingredient lists in the freezer aisle, Weaver belongs nowhere near your shopping cart. 8. Great Value, Walmart. Approaching our top 8 worst offenders, Walmart's Great Value Frozen. Chicken products have a problem that no other brand on this list shares. They're manufactured by rotating contract producers, including Perdue, Tyson, OK Foods, and Bruce Pack, depending on the batch. That means the ingredients, sourcing, and quality standards can literally change from one bag to the next without any indication on the packaging. You could buy Great Value nuggets one month made by a relatively clean producer and buy the same product next month made by a company with active safety violations. Ingredients in various formulations include textured soy protein concentrate, modified food starch, dextrose, yeast extract, and sodium phosphates. Sodium ranges anywhere from 360 to 555 milligrams per serving, depending on which manufacturer produced that particular batch. The recall history is where things get serious. In October 2024, Great Value chicken products were swept up in the Bruce Pack Listeria recall, the largest chicken-related recall of the past, 2 years covering nearly 12 million pounds of products. The recall list was 345 pages long. In May 2024, Great Value chicken meals tested positive for Listeria directly. A 2017 recall pulled over 1 million pounds for metal contamination, and a 2010 recall removed nearly 92,000 pounds for blue plastic pieces. Great Value makes no antibiotics ever claims on their standard chicken products. When you don't even know who made your chicken, you can't make informed decisions about what you're eating. 7. Kirkland Signature, Costco. At number 7, Costco's Kirkland Signature Chicken might be the most controversial entry on this list because millions of Americans trust this brand implicitly. But the food safety data tells a different story. Costco built a $450 million poultry complex in Fremont, Nebraska, called Lincoln Premium Poultry, slaughtering over 100 million chickens annually. An analysis of USDA inspection data found this plant received the agency's worst food safety rating, Category 3, in 92% of reporting periods since it opened. From September 2023 through July 2025, it failed 100% of monthly salmonella tests. Every single month for nearly 2 years straight, this plant failed. Consumer Reports included it among the most contaminated poultry plants in the country. The lawsuits are piling up. A February 2026 lawsuit alleges Costco knowingly sells salmonella-contaminated chicken. A January 2026 class action alleges the rotisserie chicken labeled "no preservatives" actually contains sodium phosphate and carrageenan. Costco quietly removed that signage from stores shortly after. Their frozen chicken breasts explicitly state contains up to 8% solution of water and kosher salt, the industry practice known as plumping. Consumer complaints about tough, fibrous, woody texture are all over the internet. For a brand that's built its reputation on quality and value, the safety record doesn't hold up. 6. Banquet. At number 6, Banquet. Frozen chicken owned by Conagra has the most additive-heavy ingredient profile among standalone nugget brands. Their chicken nuggets contain autolyzed yeast extract listed twice, once in the meat component and once in the batter, which is essentially a hidden form of MSG appearing in two separate parts of the same product. The rest of the ingredient list reads like a chemistry textbook. Sodium phosphates, sodium triphosphate, isolated soy protein, textured soy flour, modified cornstarch, dextrose listed twice, BHT in the frying oil, bleached wheat flour, and chicken skin in some formulations. BHT is a synthetic preservative that the International Agency for Research on Cancer has flagged as a possible carcinogen when metabolized. At 490 milligrams of sodium per 5-piece serving, Banquet ranks among the highest sodium nuggets on the market. In September 2023, Conagra recalled over 245,000 pounds of Banquet chicken strips meals after plastic pieces were found in the product, causing at least one oral injury. Parent company Conagra also recalled over 276,000 pounds of Healthy Choice bowls in 2020 because they contain small rocks. Banquet makes no antibiotics ever claims on their standard products. Dietitians at Eat This, Not That rated Banquet among the unhealthiest frozen chicken nuggets you can buy. 5. Foster Farms. Approaching the top 5, Foster Farms was responsible for the worst salmonella outbreak linked to any single brand in this entire investigation. The 2013 to 2014 Salmonella Heidelberg outbreak caused 634 confirmed illnesses across 29 states. The hospitalization rate was 38%, and 15% of patients developed blood infections from antibiotic-resistant strains. One toddler needed part of their scalp surgically removed due to brain abscesses caused by the infection. The outbreak lasted over 15 months, and Foster Farms refused to issue a voluntary recall for over a year despite repeated warnings from both the CDC and the USDA. USDA inspection reports obtained by the Natural Resources Defense Council documented fecal material on chicken carcasses, mold growth, and cockroach infestations at Foster Farms processing plants. Their Livingston, California facility was temporarily shut down in January 2014 after inspectors found what they described as an infestation of live cockroaches. That same plant received 154 citations in the weeks following the public health alert, with 22 specifically for fecal contamination. The ingredient list for Foster Farms nuggets includes soy protein isolate, unspecified food starch, and wheat gluten. Sodium runs around 420 milligrams per serving. Foster Farms was also named in the broiler chicken price-fixing conspiracy. A company that fought against recalling its own contaminated product for over a year while hundreds of people got sick has no place in your freezer. 4. Pilgrim's Pride. At number 4, Pilgrim's Pride holds a distinction no other company on this list can claim. They are the only chicken producer in America to plead guilty to a federal crime. In February 2021, Pilgrim's Pride was sentenced to pay over $107 million in criminal fines after admitting to a price-fixing conspiracy that ran from 2012 to 2017. They rigged prices on at least $361 million worth of chicken sales, including contracts with KFC. The company is 78.5% owned by JBSSA, the Brazilian mega corporation facing corruption, bribery, and environmental scandals on a global scale. But the criminal conviction isn't even the worst part. Pilgrim's Pride frozen chicken products have some of the most concerning ingredients of any brand tested. Their Ultimate Nuggets are the only brand confirmed to list explicit MSG right on the label. Their Tempura-style nuggets declare, contains up to 12% water, the highest disclosed water injection of any brand reviewed. Other ingredients include sodium phosphates, modified food starch, caramel color, and hydrolyzed corn. Gluten, which is another hidden MSG source. Sodium on the Ultimate Nuggets hits 580 milligrams per serving, or 25% of your entire daily limit. That's the highest sodium content of any nugget product in this investigation. The recall history is equally bad. A May 2016 recall covered over 5.5 million pounds, contaminated with plastic, wood, rubber, and metal simultaneously. Those products had been shipped to schools nationwide through the USDA commodity program. Children were eating chicken contaminated with 4 different types of foreign material. A convicted criminal enterprise selling MSG-loaded, saltwater-injected chicken to schools earns Pilgrim's Pride the number 4 spot. 3. Hungry Man. Claiming the number 3 spot, Hungry Man is the single most concerning brand from a pure ingredients perspective. Owned by Conagra, their spicy boneless fried chicken patties contain mechanically separated chicken, which is a paste-like product made by forcing chicken bones with attached tissue through a sieve under high pressure. Hungry Man is the only brand in this entire investigation confirmed to use mechanically separated chicken. The products also contain chicken skins, explicit MSG, BHT, sodium phosphates, soy protein isolate, autolyzed yeast extract, caramel color, sodium bisulfite, and dextrose. That's more concerning additives in a single product than most brands have across their entire lineup. But the sodium content is where Hungry Man enters truly dangerous territory. A single spicy boneless fried chicken dinner delivers 1,930 milligrams of sodium, which is 84% of your entire daily recommended limit in one meal. Even their standard boneless fried chicken meal contains between 1,120 and 1,260 milligrams, easily half your daily sodium in one sitting. Eat this, not that, named Hungry Man among the 30 unhealthiest frozen foods in America. Consumer complaints include reports of foreign objects, dramatic reductions in portion sizes over time, and multiple accounts of severe gastrointestinal distress after consumption. The combination of mechanically separated chicken paste, explicit MSG, industrial preservatives, and sodium levels that approach your entire daily limit in a single serving makes Hungry Man one of the worst frozen chicken products in America. 2. Tyson. Coming in at number 2, Tyson Foods is the largest chicken producer in the United States, controlling roughly 20% of the entire market, and their recall history is staggering. Since 2019 alone, Tyson has recalled nearly 21 million pounds of frozen chicken products. In July 2021, Tyson recalled almost 9 million pounds of ready-to-eat chicken due to Listeria contamination. That recall was linked to 3 confirmed illnesses and 1 death. In May 2019, they recalled nearly 12 million pounds of chicken strips after consumers found metal pieces in the product, causing 3 oral injuries. Additional recalls include nearly 30,000 pounds for metal in Fun Nuggets in 2023, over 190,000 pounds for hard plastic in chicken fritters, and over 132,000 pounds for plastic in panko nuggets. In July 2023, Tyson dropped its No Antibiotics Ever label and reintroduced ionophores into its chicken feed, becoming the largest U.S. producer to abandon its antibiotic-free commitment. The replacement label reads, "No antibiotics important to human medicine," a dramatically weaker claim. This wasn't the first time. Back in 2007, the USDA caught Tyson using the antibiotic gentamicin while marketing chicken as raised without antibiotics, which led to a $5 million class action settlement. Tyson was also a central figure in the broiler chicken price-fixing conspiracy, paying $221.5 million in civil settlements. The company has accumulated over $465 million in total penalties since 2000 and was named to the National Kalash Dirty Dozen report in 2024 for unsafe workplace practices. 6 workers have died at Tyson facilities since 2019. On the ingredient side, retail Tyson nuggets run around 410 milligrams of sodium per serving. Their food service products, the ones going to schools and restaurants, contain sodium phosphates, soy protein concentrate, dextrose, yeast extract, and MSG-related flavor enhancers. The sheer scale of Tyson's recall history, combined with their antibiotic reversals, price-fixing involvement, and safety record, makes this one of the most problematic names in the American food system. 1. Perdue. Taking the #1 spot might surprise you because Perdue actually has the cleanest retail ingredient list among major producers. No sodium phosphates, no soy fillers, no BHT, no autolyzed yeast extract in most retail products. Perdue is also the only major U.S. producer still maintaining a genuine no antibiotics ever commitment, a journey they started back in 2002. So why is Perdue #1 on the worst list? Because the gap between their marketing and their practices is wider than any other brand. In 2014, a Perdue contract farmer named Craig Watts invited cameras into his chicken houses and documented overcrowded conditions with over 80,000 chickens per house, visibly sick and dying birds, and mortality rates far above what the company disclosed. Watts alleged that Perdue refused to treat sick flocks with antibiotics to protect their no antibiotics ever label, effectively letting birds suffer and die to maintain a marketing claim. In 2022, child labor allegations surfaced when a sanitation subcontractor was found employing underage workers at Perdue's Virginia processing facility. In August 2024, Perdue recalled over 167,000 pounds of frozen chicken nuggets and tenders after metal wire was found embedded in products. Academic researchers have criticized Perdue's animal welfare transparency reports as publicity exercises without meaningful change. Perdue is named in the broiler chicken price-fixing case and paid $14.75 million in settlements with exploited contract farmers. The reason Perdue sits at #1 is simple. This is the brand that works hardest to convince you they're different. Their marketing positions them as the ethical choice, the premium option. But when you look past the labels, you find the same worker exploitation, the same price-fixing conspiracies, the same recalls, and a contract farming system where sick animals go untreated so the marketing department can keep its slogans. At least with Tyson, you know what you're getting. With Perdue, you're paying a premium for the illusion of something better. After exposing the worst offenders, here's the good news. These 5 brands prove that frozen chicken can be made with real ingredients, honest labeling, and genuine accountability. If you care about what you're putting on your family's table, these are the brands that deserve your money. 5. Just Bare starting our safe list. At #5, Just Bare's lightly breaded chicken breast chunks went viral as the Chick-fil-A dupe on TikTok and have won multiple blind taste tests. The reason they taste better than the competition is simple. Just Bare uses whole chicken breast pieces, not ground or reformed meat paste, which gives noticeably better texture and flavor in every bite. Certifications include American Humane Certified, no antibiotics ever, and cage-free. There are 2 things you should know before buying. First, the sodium content runs between 470 and 540 milligrams per serving, which is the highest of any clean brand and a point flagged by registered dietitians. Second, Just Bare is owned by Pilgrim's Pride, which is controlled by JBS, the Brazilian megacorporation with a long list of global scandals. The brand's family farm messaging doesn't exactly match its corporate reality. That said, the actual product quality is genuinely good. At around 3.50 to 4.50 per pound from Costco, Just Bare offers the best value in the clean tier for shoppers who prioritize taste and whole muscle meat above all else. 4. ButcherBox. At #4, ButcherBox organic gluten-free chicken nuggets carry the strongest animal welfare certifications of any brand in this investigation. Their chickens are raised at GAP Step 3 to Step 4, meaning free-range to pasture-raised conditions. That's the highest welfare tier available in commercial production. The ingredient list is short and completely organic. Chicken breast, water, rice flour, cornmeal, sea salt, cornstarch, garlic and onion powder, cane sugar, raisin juice concentrate, honey pepper, and yeast extract. Sodium is among the lowest at roughly 170 milligrams per serving. ButcherBox also holds USDA organic and no antibiotics ever certifications. One important disclosure, the August 2024 Perdue recall revealed that ButcherBox nuggets are co-manufactured by Perdue, meaning they're not produced in ButcherBox's own facilities. That's a transparency concern for a brand positioning itself as an independent premium producer. Available through subscription and at Target stores, Butcher Box is priced at around 95 cents per ounce, making it the most expensive option on this list. But for consumers who prioritize animal welfare above everything else, no other brand comes close. 3. Perdue Simply Smart Organics. Claiming number 3, Perdue's organic subline represents a genuinely different product from their standard offerings that landed them on the worst list. The Simply Smart Organics ingredients read: organic boneless chicken breast with rib meat, organic whole, wheat flour, water, organic wheat flour, sea salt, organic cornstarch, organic cane sugar, organic wheat gluten, organic spices, yeast extract, organic dextrose, and organic paprika. No sodium phosphates, no soy fillers, no BHT, no artificial anything. Everything is USDA organic certified. The line maintains Perdue's no antibiotics ever commitment and comes in both whole grain and gluten-free options. Sodium sits at roughly 420 milligrams per serving, which is moderate. What makes Simply Smart stand out is the price. At around 46 to 50 cents per ounce, it costs significantly less than Bell & Evans or Applegate, making it the best value option in the clean tier. If you want organic frozen chicken without paying premium prices, this is where to start. 2. Applegate. Coming in at number 2, Applegate's Naturals chicken nuggets contain about 12 recognizable ingredients: white meat chicken, wheat flour, water, rice flour, sea salt, cornstarch, rice starch, cane sugar, cream of tartar, sodium bicarbonate, garlic powder, onion powder, yeast, and expeller-pressed sunflower and canola oil. Their organics line uses all organic ingredients and is non-GMO project verified. Certifications include Certified Humane or GAP certified across 100% of their poultry, no antibiotics ever, and USDA organic on the organic line. Their chickens are raised with 20% more space than standard industry guidelines and include environmental enrichments following humane slaughter guidelines developed by Dr. Temple Grandin. Hormel acquired Applegate in 2015 for approximately $775 million, which understandably raised eyebrows among values-driven consumers. But Applegate has maintained operational independence, and their standards have not visibly degraded since the acquisition. Third-party certifications provide ongoing accountability, regardless of who owns the company. Sodium runs between 250 and 330 milligrams per serving, priced at roughly 53 to 79 cents per ounce for Naturals. Applegate is frequently cited by registered dietitians as a top pick for families who want clean ingredients without sacrificing convenience. 1. Bell & Evans. Taking the top spot as the absolute best frozen chicken you can buy, Bell & Evans produces the cleanest nuggets on the market. Their standard breaded chicken nugget contains roughly 8 recognizable ingredients: chicken breast meat marinated in water and sea salt, unbleached wheat flour, water, cane sugar, yeast, sea salt, black pepper and paprika, flash fried in organic expeller-pressed soybean oil. That's it. No fillers, no preservatives, no soy protein, no sodium phosphates, no modified starch, no dextrose, no yeast extract, no artificial anything. The certifications stack deeper than any competitor. USDA Organic on their organic line, which covers 50% of total production. GAP Step 2 Animal Welfare Rating. No antibiotics ever since 1998, making them the first company in the industry to commit. Every chicken is 100% air-chilled, meaning no retained chlorinated water. Non-GMO feed across all flocks, and proprietary X-ray bone detection on all boneless products. Bell & Evans has been family-owned for 5 generations in Fredericksburg, Pennsylvania. Every single chicken is raised and harvested in Pennsylvania. Sodium runs between 280 and 360 milligrams per serving, among the lowest of any brand reviewed. Their products are sold uncooked, flash-fried, only 30 seconds to set the breading, meaning the meat is cooked just once at home. Food Network named Bell & Evans the winner of their 2018 Nugget Taste Test. Priced at around 67 to 75 cents per ounce, Bell & Evans is premium but justified. When the ingredient list has 8 items and you can pronounce every single one, that's what frozen chicken is supposed to look like. Simple, clean, and honest. There you have it, 12 frozen chicken brands to leave on the shelf and 5 that actually earn a spot in your freezer. Before your next grocery run, remember this. Ignore the front of package claims, flip the bag over, and read the actual ingredients. If you see sodium phosphates, soy protein concentrate, autolyzed yeast extract, or sodium levels above 500 milligrams per serving, put it back. Look for USDA Organic, Certified Humane, or GAP-rated certifications, and check whether sodium on raw chicken exceeds 70 milligrams per serving, because anything higher means you're paying for injected salt water. If this changed the way you think about frozen chicken, hit that like button, drop a comment telling me which brand shocked you the most, and share this with everyone who deserves to know what they're really eating. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss content exposing the truth about the food industry. Thanks for watching. Until next time, check the label.